In the first game of the SCAC men's basketball semifinals, the homestanding University of Dallas Crusaders brought in an electric crowd for the second night in a row. The fourth-seeded Crusaders took on the number one seed Texas Lutheran Bulldogs. Again, another big crowd on hand, but the Bulldogs were ready. They came out firing early on, taking an early lead, and they were shooting very well throughout the first half, shooting nearly 50%, including 55% from three-point land, and they would take a 37-29 lead over Dallas going into the break.
Well, our coaches did a really good job of preparing us about what to expect and actually what the game plan was. We played them two times close. I think the first time everybody expected us, or we expected to have better output, but it didn't go out the way we wanted. But I think that the first time actually helped us out to really understand how crazy Dallas and understand really how they play defense and how they run their stuff. So I think we're really prepared. Our coach did a really good job.
As we moved into the second half, the Bulldogs took over, shooting a blistering 62% from the field, again 55% from the three-point line, and just blew the game wide open, getting up by as much as 20 throughout the second half. They would cruise to an 82-65 win over the Crusaders in front of their home crowd, and they will move on to the SCAC championship game, and they will await the winner of Centenary and Southwestern.
It was probably the best we've played all year, honestly, as far as a complete game is concerned. We've watched our two games with them prior. They got up on us like 16 or 18 here the first time. We came back, and it was a one-possession game in the last minute. Then at our place, we got up on them like 16 or 18, and then they came back and got up to a one-possession game. So I think that helped us because when we were able to build a lead, we had something to draw back on. Like, hey, we've been here before with these guys, and we can't let up. And I thought here in the last couple of weeks we've played well in spurts, but I thought tonight our effort was consistent, especially on the defensive end, and I thought that's what carried us to the victory.
Leading the way for the Bulldogs, Sterling Holmes, an impressive 21 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. He was 5 of 9 from the field and 3 of 3 from behind the three-point line.
It was awesome to see because we know Sterling's capable of that, and it's something that he shows a lot in practice, but it doesn't always resonate in the games. And it's not that he's had a great season, but he's capable of so much more. And I thought he showed that tonight. Sometimes he gets focused on scoring or trying to get others involved, but today he did it all. And he rebounded. He's a really good rebounder, and he showed that tonight. He's a good player, and he's been a huge key for us. With the success we've had this year, and we'll need him to have another great game tomorrow night.
Jordan Kremetis got going in the second half, 14 points for him to go with 5 boards. Dante McGee, 10 points and 9 rebounds. The Bulldogs also got some big bench play, a couple players coming off the bench scoring some big points throughout that second half to really blow the game open. They out-rebound the Crusaders 41-30.
Honestly, I think it started with the bench. Once we get the bench energy, it resonates to the whole team. So I got to give props to those guys. And once I think Jordan started going, everybody started really stepping up. So
Dallas, meanwhile, they didn't turn the ball over. Only 7 turnovers for them. They just could not get anything going. A tough shooting, not only 34% from the field, 21 from behind the arc. They were led by Kim Malone with 18 points. Aaron Wyatt pitched in 16, while Lorenzo Gonzalez had 11 points. So again, the Bulldogs will be back in action on Championship Sunday at 2:30 p.m. against the winner of Centenary and Southwestern.
So, regardless who we get, it's going to be a tough game. Obviously, we're very familiar with all these teams. We played Southwestern 3 times this year because we had them once in a non-conference. Centenary twice. Here pretty recently we were at their place and lost a 1-point game. So whoever it is, we know it's going to be a nail-biter, and we're just going to try to prepare as best we can and see if we can go get another one.
It's good to see all the hard work paying off, but like you said, it's not over yet. I don't want to lay an egg tomorrow, Just go out there, not be ready to play. But I don't know. I think we'll be ready.